By virtue of the authority vested in me, I constitute this congregation of the Durban University of Technology. The congregation is invited to sit.
Sanbonani, Molweni, Dumelang, and good afternoon. Welcome to the 2022 Spring Graduation Ceremony for the Durban University of Technology. My name is Zwakele Ngubane, and I'm the Director of Advancement and Alumni Relations at the Durban University of Technology. I would like to acknowledge in absentia our esteemed Chancellor, Ms. Nonkululeko Nyembezi, and our Vice Chancellor and Principal, Professor Thandwa Mthembu. To our Deputy Vice Chancellor of Teaching and Learning, Professor Suren Singh, as well as our Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research, Innovation and Engagement, Professor Keo Mutaung, the Registrar, Executive Deans, members of faculty, the Chairperson of the Institutional Forum and members of the IF, the President of Convocation and members of Convex, the President of the SRC and members of the SRC, all protocol observed. And of course, a very special welcome to our graduates, their parents, guardians, family and friends, supporters and funders, and welcome to you, our honored guests, those assembled in the hall today, and those watching our live stream online. I must also acknowledge my colleagues from the academic, support, and administration sectors of the university who play an important role in helping to achieve graduate success. Now, as you know, ladies and gentlemen, the COVID-19 pandemic disrupted our lives for 2 years, and for 2 years we could not host in-person graduation ceremonies. Whilst we conducted online graduation events, it is fantastic to be back on stage to witness our graduates receive their degrees, diplomas, and certificates. Now, despite the pandemic challenges last year, on a positive note, it is important to note that DUT was ranked in the top 5 of all South African universities in the 2021 World University Rankings and rated in the top 500 globally. DUT was also named as one of the top 6 universities in Africa. So we are very grateful and proud of our students and staff who continue to lead and succeed, who create and innovate, as we strive to live the values and principles as enshrined in the DUT Envision 2030 strategy. Now, during the July celebratory graduation ceremonies, we had a total of 9,081 graduates from the 35 graduation sessions. Over the course of the spring graduation season, we will have 1,132 graduates, taking our total for 2022 to 10,213 graduates, which is fantastic. So congratulations to all our graduates. To those who graduate today, or rather those who graduate today, will now become members of the DUT alumni family. And I hope that you will become active members of the alumni body and engage with our team from the Advancement and Alumni Relations Office. And remember to stay in touch by visiting the DUT website and clicking on the Alumni tab, where you can access all the relevant contact information. Also, I'd like to draw your attention to the graduate survey, which should be in the graduation program that you are holding in your hands. It's very important that we receive your feedback, so all the graduates, if you could please just take some time to complete that graduation survey, or rather that graduate survey, and the instructions to complete the survey are in the graduation manual, or rather the program. Also, remember to post your grad pics on social media using the handle #DUTGrad22 so that we can also be in on the celebrations after the session. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in a short while, we will invite our graduates onto the stage in preparation for the conferment of degrees, diplomas, and certificates. Now, before then, though, I'd like to take you through the process so that you know what to expect. Our graduates will be invited to line up next to the stage, and if they could please bring their name cards as well as their hoods. And also, they must please leave their motorboards on their chairs, so do not come with your motorboard to the stage. Also, before you walk onto the stage, your name will be verified to ensure that you are on the graduation roll. Please walk carefully up the stairs, especially the ladies in the high heel shoes. Please be extra careful. We don't want you falling off or tumbling. So please do walk up carefully, up the stairs, onto the stage. You will then present yourself next to the podium here and hand over your name card. We do have a camera right in front of the podium. There you will obviously take your stand here and make sure that you smile. Look straight into the camera and smile, because these are the pics that you will treasure probably for the rest of your life. So please make sure that it's a good pic. So once you get to the podium, face the camera and smile. Then you'll have your name card and walk down the red carpet. As you walk on the red carpet, you will, if you're receiving a degree, you'll walk up to the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Singh. You will kneel on the kneeler, on one knee, facing Professor Singh, who will then cap you. Remember to keep smiling, because we have another camera also capturing that particular moment as you are conferred with your degree. If you are receiving a diploma or certificate, please walk up to the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Mutawung, next to Professor Singh. She will then shake your hand, and you will then be able to move on to the next step, which will be then the registrar towards the end of the stage. The registrar will be the one hooding you, so you'll hand over your hood, and then you'll also face another camera, and you will also smile, make sure that it's a good pic, and once you've been hooded, you will then carefully walk off the stage, down the stairs, and that will be the end of your particular session of conferment. So, ladies and gentlemen, that then is the process as I've explained it. And so now, as we move towards the moments that we've all been waiting for, I'd now like to call on the Executive Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and the Built Environment, Professor Fulufelo Nemabalo, to begin the process of the conferment of degrees, diplomas, and certificates. Professor Nemabalo.
Thank you. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degrees and award the diplomas and certificates on the graduandee and diplomandee from the Faculty of Engineering and the Built Environment, who will be presented to you, and in absentia to those whose names appear on the program.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer degrees and award diplomas.
For the degree of Doctor of Engineering, I present to you Afolabi Felicia Omolara, and I will request the supervisor or co-supervisor to read the summary.
Chancellor, for the degree of Doctor of Engineering in Chemical Engineering, Afolabi Felicia Omolara, title of thesis, Modeling and Optimization of Competitive Biosorption of Copper and Lead Ions using fruit peels. Wastewater treatment for portable use of particular interest in South Africa because of water scarcity and the need of portable clean water, increasing industrial activities have led to pollution of surface and underground water. Thus considering the problems associated with contaminated water, there is a need for innovative and effective technology for the removal of toxic metals from wastewater to a limit that will not pose any significant risks to public health. In this study, orange and banana peels were used as biosorbent for the removal of copper and lead from wastewater. These waste materials are of natural origin, eco-friendly, and contribute to the implementation of the government's waste management, environmental health, and sanitation policy. The design of experiments was employed in the batch study to investigate the interactive effect of the adsorption operating parameters in single and binary systems using response surface methodology. Thereafter, a laboratory scale fixed bed column study was used to describe the behavior and efficiency of this biosorbent on a large scale, which is typical of an industrial treatment plant. In addition, a mathematical model was developed for the binary solute system of copper and lead. In conclusion, the study has demonstrated the applicability of orange and banana peels as biosorbent for the treatment of wastewater containing copper and lead. Future studies aim to upgrade the pilot scale column studies for scale-up and design of household filters. 12 research outputs have resulted so far from the study, namely 5 journals paper, 4 conference papers, and 3 book chapters.
For the study supervised by Professor P. Musonge and co-supervised by Prof. B.F. Bagere, Vice Chancellor, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Engineering, Afolabi Felicia Omara. Acting Vice Chancellor, for the degree of Doctor of Engineering, I present to you Akinyemi Ayodeji Stephen. I will request the supervisor or co-supervisor to read the summary.
Thank you, Executive Dean. For the thesis titled Voltage Rise Mitigation at the Point of Common Coupling of Large Renewable Distributed Generation and Distribution Network. A very quick summary. A lot of changes are taking place in the power system as a result of the introduction of renewable distributed generation, such as wind, energy, geothermal, solar PV systems, and so forth. Generally, electricity generated by fossil fuels is being replaced by electricity generated from renewable energy sources. So the regulation of the generation, transmission, and distribution systems due to the introduction of RDGs has brought competition to the electricity market or industry as a whole. So the electricity generation assets are no longer owned by one or a few owners, as investors have been attracted to the electricity market as a whole. So RDGs are predicted to play a crucial role in the power system transformation in the near future, and they are the key to a sustainable energy supply infrastructure because of their inexhaustible and non-polluting nature. However, the integration of RDGs into the power system will have an impact on the power system planning, voltage profiles, and power quality requirements within the distribution network itself. So one of those problems we have there is voltage rise, the bus bars within the conventional power system and centralized large power generating units are actually of less concern due to the advances in control and protection technologies. But the issue of excessive voltage rise or drop at the end of the transmission line cannot be overemphasized. So the introduction of RDGs into the power system has eliminated the occurrence of severe undervoltage at the far end of the transmission line or even distribution line itself or network. But the voltage rise effects and the bidirectional power flow at the point of common coupling between RDGs and the distribution network are of major concern and remains a problem. That's the focus of this very thesis or this research. So indeed, the integration of RDGs can make the power system become bidirectional as electricity can flow from the RDGs as well as from the distribution network in a centralized generator. Now, the focus was on two key problems. The first was the voltage rise effect, and secondly, the bidirectional power flow constraint at the point of common coupling between RDGs and distribution network. Now, furthermore, so what happened here is that the analysis and simulations are conducted on an IEEE 13-bus network or model and the DUT Spring network with the penetration of large renewable distribution generation to investigate the effects of voltage rise. We use that as a key model for this particular analysis. Using a mathematical model of a power network, and we also use MATLAB Simulink software for this analysis, engineering analysis. Now, furthermore, a control strategy is recommended at the point of common coupling for mitigating the impacts of voltage rise and the reverse power flow when operating the most critical scenarios, such as minimum loads and the maximum generation. So the control structure consists of the installation of static VAR compensator and pulse width modulation, and the block and in-loop filtering circuits were used to control the active and reactive power. The proposed control strategy also mitigates the voltage current harmonic distortions, improves the power factor, voltage stability at the point of common coupling, and also protects the converter from the grid disturbances and fault currents, as the control of active and reactive power is independent of the grid. In this way, we hope that we can also mitigate the current problem of load shedding and be able to lift up our society with a better quality of power supply. Thank you very much for your work.
For the study supervised by Dr. M. Kabeya and Professor I. Davison, Acting Vice Chancellor, I present for the degree of Doctor of Engineering, Akinye Ayodeji Stephen. Acting Vice-Chancellor for the degree of Doctor of Engineering, Chizoma Richard Foyer. I will then ask the supervisor or co-supervisor to read the summary.
Thank you to the Executive Dean. The title of the thesis, Distributed Generation Optimization in Future Smart Grids. The exponential growth in energy demands is being satisfied by embedded renewable energy installations in either off-grid or grid-tied modes. The latter has bidirectional power flow capability. Depending on the depth of our grid penetration, the drawback of renewable energy is uncertainty and intermittency. If not controlled, this can lead to quality of supply problems. Microgrids thus require special control schemes, amongst other reasons, to schedule loads where energy efficiency or deficiency is the main concern. Demand-side management encompasses techniques and methods for shaping energy consumption through incentivized tariffs and is most promising in the residential sector. This work has looked at load scheduling in the implementation of demand-side optimization in a future smart grid feeding smart residential loads. The work herein utilizes a newer heuristic atom search optimization. Various formulations of multiple objective optimization problems have been presented. A detailed comparison has been made in the use of different meta-heuristic optimization techniques for scheduling appliances where the objective is minimization, utility energy usage, and hence cost. This work has shown that the meta-heuristic atom search optimization technique can achieve cost reduction with minimum input of optimization parameters. A hierarchical optimal dispatch framework that relies on several objectives to achieve a reliable and stable power supply, coupled with economic benefits to prosumers, is also proposed. Evaluation of the proposed framework is carried out analytically simulation. Overall, it is deduced that the combination of appropriately sized storage systems and renewable generators can secure a reliable and resilient power supply. Further work still exists in storage system sizes, renewable energy sources, yielding forecasting, load modeling, as well as understanding QoS issues that will arise with an explosion of switchable smart appliances. The supervisor is Prof. B. Inleya. Thank you.
Acting Vice-Chancellor for the degree of Doctor of Engineering, I present Chizonga Richard Foyer. Acting Vice-Chancellor for the degree of Doctor of Engineering, I present Etim Aniti Okon, the work supervised by Professor Msonge and Professor Eloka Eboka. I will now request the supervisor or co-supervisor to read the summary.
The title of the thesis, Experimental and Computational Exploration of Advanced Biodiesel Fuels and Hybridization Process Evaluation of Feedstocks and their chemical combinations. Energy generation and its efficient utilization in industries and transportation are critical to any country's growth and development. South Africa is still a developing country with a major challenge of inefficient electricity generation. With the current crisis and environmental concerns facing the country, there is a need to look beyond fossil fuels energy generation. Bioelectricity sources are renewable, eco-friendly, and sustainable. Biodiesel is one of the prominent biomass energy sources which can be produced in large quantities to supplement fossil fuels and mitigate its attendant challenges. However, biodiesel development and standardization in South Africa and other developing countries are not encouraging. The general challenge faced by the biodiesel industries in South Africa and around the world is the scarcity and quality of feedstock. In this regard, this research work investigated the hybridization of oil and catalyst feedstocks from renewable sources, with a view to developing a sustainable path for effective biodiesel production. The general protocol and modeling processes presented in this study will serve as a database and template for effective biofuel development to boost power generation and operation in South Africa. The research work has so far generated a total of 14 outputs, which include a book chapter, 8 publications in accredited journals, and 5 conference papers. Thank you.
Acting Vice Chancellor for the degree of Doctor of Engineering, I present to you Etim Aniti Okon. Acting Vice Chancellor for the degree of Doctor of Engineering, I present Kweino Tete Emmanuel. The study was supervised by Prof. Rathilal. I will then request the supervisor to read the summary.
Thank you, Executive Dean. The title, Wastewater Treatment and Photo Reduction of CO2 using an Integrated Magnetized Titanium Dioxide Anaerobic Photocatalytic System. Wastewater treatment plants in South Africa's municipalities are being challenged recently due to emerging contaminants that impedes anaerobic digestion processes to meet acceptable discharge limits. This calls for robust technological water solution systems targeted at promoting sustainable water supply and mitigating anthropogenic gas emission via biogas production. Against this background, this study proposed an integrated anaerobic photocatalytic magnetized system as a solution to high-strength biorecalcitrant compounds in wastewater with bioenergy production benefits. Several novel magnetic photocatalysts were synthesized and evaluated using biochemical methane potential tests, biophotocatalytic, biomagnetic, and biophotomagnetic systems. From these tests, iron titanium dioxide proved to be the most effective. The novel integrated anaerobic digestion advanced oxidation process using these magnetic photocatalysts showed great potential for the recoverability of the magnetic photocatalyst for reuse, reducing the toxicological effect of trace metals, improving water and biogas quality, as well as reducing CO2 emission in the wastewater settings. Conclusively, these findings provide an insight into the synthesizing and applicability of magnetic photocatalysts, kinetics and RSA modeling, and optimization with artificial neural network predictability as a potential to develop and optimize integrated anaerobic digestion, advanced oxidation process, magnetized system towards treatment of industrial wastewater, biogas production, and CO2 emission reduction. Future prospects warrant techno-scientific revolution to upscale the current integrated system into a pilot scale with a smart online system towards improving wastewater circular economy. This work has produced a number of research outputs, but just in terms of journal papers, it has produced 12 published journal papers with another 8 in preparation at the moment. Thank you.
Acting Vice-Chancellor for the degree of Doctor of Engineering, I present to you Kweino Tete Emmanuel. For the degree of Master of Engineering, Logi Nomtle. The title of the dissertation pardon me. The title of the dissertation is Evaluation of Grid-Scale Battery Energy Storage System as an Enabler for Large-Scale Renewable Energy Integration. Acting Vice-Chancellor for the degree of Master of Engineering, I present to you Mkhwanazi Zintle. The title, a case study, Evaluation of Adjudication of a Dispute Resolution Method, NEC and FIDIC contracts. For the degree of Master of Engineering, I present to you Mulife Mlungisi Mishak. The title of the dissertation is Production of Biocoal from Wastewater Sludge Biomass Feedstock. Just pardon me. For Acting Vice-Chancellor for the degree of Master of Engineering, I present to you Mulife Mlungisi Mishak. The title of the dissertation is architectural consideration and resources allocation in energy efficient networking. Acting Vice Chancellor for the degree of Master of Engineering, I present to you Maudley Tyrone for the study titled Investigation of Potential High Yielding Groundwater Aquifer Zones Using Remote Sensing and GIS Technology in KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. Acting Vice Chancellor for the degree of Master of Engineering, I present Mzimela Stembile, the degree obtained cum laude, and Dean's Merit, the degree obtained cum laude and Dean's Merit Award for academic. The title of the dissertation is Biosorption of Coronium and Copper from AMD contained water using banana peels as a biomass absorbent. Acting Vice Chancellor for the degree of Master of Engineering, I present to you Ndlela Nomihla Wandile. The title of the dissertation, High Voltage Transmission System Planning for a South African Regional Grid. For the Acting Vice Chancellor for the degree of Master of Engineering, I present to you Sako Siseko. The title of the dissertation, the use of engineering ethics for the betterment of service delivery. The case study of Umkwazi Hill and Elundini local municipalities. Which one is your? Okay. Right. Acting Vice Chancellor for the degree of Master of the Built Environment, I present to you Mkunu Johannes Stembiso. Your title. Assessment of Imaging Technology. The title of the dissertation is Assessment of Imaging Technologies Enhancing Project Delivery Among Medium and Large Construction Firms in Durban. Acting Vice Chancellor, I will now call upon Dr. Mahlangu to read the names of the bachelor's degree.
Thank you, Executive Dean. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of the Built Environment Honours in Urban and Regional, Hlangu Stabile Mpilo. Acting Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of the Built Environment Honours in Urban and Regional, Khumalo Ntuthuko Spesihle. Majola Zizipho. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Technology in Chemical Engineering, Hlophe Ndumiso. Lembede Nomfundo. Mabasa Nicholas Sandile. Mudli Rivania Julia. Mtiane Nolwazi Amanda. Ntanzi Zikabangele Khayelihle. Can I get that? Okay. Ready Julian Genola. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Technology in Civil Engineering, Gaba Khanyisa. Hlophe Andile Sibekezelo. Mbatha Bonginkosi Siyabonga. Mthembu Mayenziwe. Ntshangase Odwa Mandisa. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Technology in Industrial Engineering, Madia Ntlaganipho. Makandela Buhle, Masango Xoliswa Angel, Mtengu Thokozani, Mthembu Fagazile Buyisiwe, Vilana Xolani Spamandla, Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Technology in Mechanical Engineering. Ishwar Akshay. Moodley Shailin Kumaran. Mugeri Mfariseni Wilfred. Okay, Mieza Mziwentlantla Tabani. Mzobe Tabiso. Sangweni Mbuso. Pillay Kyle Coogan. Pillay Kyle Coogan. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Technology in Power Engineering. Mgoma Bongeni Perfect. Ramkisun Tiashka. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the degree of Bachelor of the Built Environment in Architecture, Montag Jonathan Christian. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the degree of Bachelor of the Built Environment in Construction Studies, Ndlovu Lwandile Wiseman. Sithole Zamani Stembiso. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the degree of Bachelor of the Built Environment in Urban and Regional Planning, Kakana Nolwazi nompumelelo. Langa Snamile. Makoba Asanda Sboniso. Nongayana Esona. Stuart Jamie Ann. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the Advanced Diploma in Pulp and Paper Technology, column architecture, still architecture. Okay. Okay. All right. It's not. It's still a degree. There's one last person. Okay. Acting Vice Chancellor, we are still at the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Architectural Technology. And we present to you Gumede Debo Brian. Mbala Obakeng. Ndawonde Tubelihle Pila. Sibisi Nduduzo Osborne. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Construction Management, Mkhunu Siyabonga. Dlwati Zanele. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Engineering, Civil, specializing in Construction Management. Hlatshwayo Malusi Brian. Lukayeni Gladstone Xolani. Makasi Xolile Pearl. Mkonandoda Amos. Mjwaha Petros Lindelani. Mshengu Sanele Joshua. Mjali Lazarus Magalela. Mwelase Mthokozisi. Ndamase Momelezi. Nsele Nomnikelo Rachel. Ntsata Siyabulela. Shoba Nontogozo. Sishi Happy. Yende Nompumelelo Glory. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Engineering Civil, specializing in Structural Engineering, Dlamini Njabulo. Governor Andrea, cum laude, and she receives the Dean's Merit Award for Academic Excellence. Maharaj Advir. Msibi Pepelo McPhilip. Ngwenya Innocent Busiso. Pillai Vishnu Masulan. Wahid Mohammed Shoaib. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Engineering, Civil, specializing in Transportation Engineering, Bengu Zakhele Nongezi. Dlamini Spamandla. Mgomezulu Nonkululeko Nokubongwa. Mpanza Msawenkosi. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Engineering, Civil, specializing in Urban Engineering. Cele Mthokozisi, welcome. Khongo Mhlayethanda. Cilo Mthobisi, peacemaker. Hadebe Lungile. Langa Tobane Ndumiso. Dima Snethemba. Gobo Anna Portia. Gobese Sibonelo Mthokozisi, Praiseworth. Nyoka Bongiwe. Pungula Spamandla. Kunta Pindile. Shabalala Anele Pumla. Shelembe Spesihle. Sheriff Nazneen. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Engineering, Civil, specializing in Water Engineering. Buthelezi Nogwanda Nombuso. Khanyile Lindokuhle. Mate Snentlantla Purity. Mjaja Pamela Tamia. Mkhize Nothando Nonkululeko. Mkhize Pumlani. Mthethwa Vika Vincent. Mwange Rodney Jumbe. Ndaba Thembinkosi Mthokozisi. Gubane Mzwandile, welcome. Zulu, Sipesihle Mbuso. Zuma, Samgelisiwe Barbara. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Engineering, Electrical Light Current, Bogoda Uko Zwati. Gayanchand Yastil. Kuzwayo Andile Andreas. Masijane Tuso. Mkunu Lungani. Moronga Ndibuo Nathaniel. Gongoma Qiniso Victor. Ramnand Warwick. Van Jaarsveld Zandre. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Engineering Industrial, Nsele Johannes Ngosnati. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Engineering Mechanical, Mkabela Zintle. Reddy Jermaine. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Quantity Surveying, Manqele Dumisani Mfundo. Dladla Spesihle Thaddeus. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Surveying, Ilunga Jean-Luc. Giane Zwakele Tuboy. Gunene Nogwazi Penelope. Gunene Olani Hopewell. Lachman Rishan. Mtambo Vuisile Venetia. Motaung Tepo Samgelo. Mpanza Nonkululeko Nomandla. Mutusimi Aljero. Ndlovu Nongezelelo Ntombi Yombuso. Gema Mbali Priti. Nhlenyama Philani Emmanuel. Japha Siyamukela Amos. Nyide Lawrence Spelele. Nzama Kwandile Pilgrim. Zulu Lindokuhle Trevor. Vice Chancellor, I present to you the Diploma in Engineering Technology in Civil Engineering. Behari Vidir. Buthelezi Andiswa Wandile. Matumba Salani. Mkwedli Ezenkosi. Mhlongo Simbongile, Mkachwa Success Meli, Mkize Sinotile Precious, Muleli Owethu, Mulife Keketo, Moroka Yamkela Dimpo, Mthethwa Zanele Victoria, Mthiane Mandisa Snakogonke, Ndlovu Philile Sibongile, Ngwenya Sphindile, Nzuza Spesihle Nonsenhle, Shinga Minentle Hope, Stork Sheldon Christopher, Langa Sibonise Vice Chancellor, I present to you the National Diploma in Architectural Technology, Maharaj Zamir Rakesh. Narayan Sirisha. Sulal Mikhail Jordan. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the National Diploma in Building, Zungu Bomtandazo. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the National Diploma in Engineering Chemical, Gele Sipose Tutulani. Mathenjwa Mgcini wethu. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the National Diploma in Engineering Civil, Kutwana Singata. Rakubu Kumuto Matlakala. Shangase Sibonga Gonke Patrick. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the National Diploma in Engineering Computer Systems, Masoga Siabonga. Mia Tandanani. Mziyako Thabo Lwazi. Ngwako ngowakho Sanele Andile. Shabalala Sfundo. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the National Diploma in Engineering, Electrical Heavy Current, Jainath Shivey Vinay. Kulani Malizole. Liane Tepo Chris. Mathenjwa Bajabulile Nicolin. Mathenjwa Mxolisi Bongani. Mpele Spamandla Lungelo. Mthiane Lungani Vukani. Ndlovu Nomonde Fortunate. Ndonga Zubenathi. Ngubane Masimbonge Lizwi. Nkosi Thabiso Sibonelo. Ntuli Sibusiso. Zuke Nkululeko Freedom. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the National Diploma in Engineering Electrical Light Current, Cele Mpumelelo. Kamane Bongumusa. Charles Nonhlanhla. Dlamini Khulekani. Dlamini Sibonga. Duku Malikole. Golden Surayan. Kumete Ntuthuko Thulani. Jobe Siyabonga. Linda Mthandeni Sandile. Metere Armil Noel. Makwaza Mnotho Merriman. Majola Archibald Njabulo. Maisela Dumisani Wiseman. Mbata Andile Brilliant. Mbata Andile Brilliant. Mdleje Ntethelelo Sakhile. Mhlongo Bongumusa Kupha Kwenkosi. Mhlongo Celumusa Wiseman. Mlangeni Vukile Goodman. Mthembu Siphelele Jacob. Mthethwa Priska Nontle. No, you go to yeah. Mthiane Nonhlanhla Phosha. There we go. Mzungule Mnoneleli. Ndimande Tabani Wiseman. Ntibande Senzo Senkosi Letuktula. Ntanjana Nkosikhona Lizwi. Nzimande Jabulani. Shabalala Smangele Witness. Singh Shailen. Sosibo Nkazimulo Smanga. Valo Nigel. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the National Diploma in Engineering Industrial, Orchard, Matthew Jared. Taruza Kutakwashe Marvin. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the National Diploma in Engineering Mechanical. Bera Avela. Yanniker Kent Carlister. Acting Vice Chancellor, I present to you the National Diploma in Pulp and Paper Technology, Dlamini Nosihle Nozbusiso. Durkapasad Ashrin. Gumede Tamsanga Sibusiso.
Oh, my dog.
Shombe Nkosnati. Jobe Gwanele Zenzele. Gubheka Sibonelo Innocent. Mbatha Nomvula Khanyisile. Can I have your ticket, please? Mbatha Phumelele Magabongwe. Ngobese Ntokozo Mduduzi. Acting Vice Chancellor, we present the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Engineering Civil, specializing in Transportation Engineering, Dladla Sandile. Acting Vice with the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Engineering Chemical, Doisa Nontle Cecilia. Ms. Doisa Nontle Cecilia, kindly collect your ID from myself or the organizing committee after this. Over to you, Program Director. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Graduates, congratulations. The university hopes that you will be vibrant, critical participants in this democracy. We hope that you will engage actively and entrepreneurially in the economy. We hope also that you will display leadership and activism in the communities in which you're embedded, and that you will give maximally of yourselves as you serve your communities. We also hope that you'll return to DUT to take up postgraduate studies as you continue on your journey of lifelong learning. So to you, this is not a permanent goodbye. Graduates, we know that you have navigated a successful journey, often fraught with many challenges, but you have not traveled this journey alone. So it's time now for our graduates to stand up. If our graduates could please stand up. And as you stand up, to look over onto your right-hand side, to your family, to your friends, to your supporters who have been there with you through your darkest moments, and say thank you and give them a round of applause. Okay, and now let's also remember the lecturers and university staff who helped you reach this moment. Let's give them a round of applause as well. Thank you. You may be seated. So, finally, Acting Vice Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very proud and honored to present to you the DUT graduating class. A round of applause to you. Ladies and gentlemen, to deliver the congratulatory message and closing remarks, please welcome once again the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and the Built Environment, Professor Nemabola.
Thank you, Program Director. DUT Chancellor in absentia, Acting Vice Chancellor, Council members who maybe here, DVC, Prof. Matang, Registrar, Executive Deans, graduates, staff members, parents, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed my great honor and privilege to present the congratulatory message and vote of thanks. Once again, congratulations to all of you. I think it is important to emphasize the point made by the program director that life indeed it's about learning, and it's about lifelong learning. We may be sitting there with our diploma or with our bachelor's degree, but there's still hope that there is a need for you to definitely come back to pursue postgraduate student studies. So indeed, we hope to see you back soon and very soon. As graduates, you indeed went through a lot in trying to prepare for your assignments, projects, and so forth. This, without a doubt, has added stress in your daily lives. But indeed, this stress probably is a good stress. Maybe I should say strain. You indeed going to be a much better engineer or built environment professional. As you know, engineers and built environment professionals are about saving communities. It's about ensuring that whatever you have learned can be utilized in a positive way in solving so many challenges that Africa, South Africa, and the world are facing. Let me also take this opportunity to thank the VC, DVC, the entire members of the Executive Management Committee for the support ensuring that this function is a success. We'd also like to really appreciate the work done by the program director here, and also all the directors, managers, and staff who have been working very hard behind scenes to ensure that this function is a success. Thanks to the staff or stage announcers for reading, for assisting, but also I would like to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Matlangu for reading the names and presenting them to the acting VC. It is indeed a good thing also to thank the staff members, the HODs in the Faculty of Engineering and the Built Environment, who have worked tirelessly in ensuring that the students or graduates that we see today are indeed the graduates that we can say we are proud of. So thank you very much. We also like to thank everybody who was involved in ensuring that, and of course this could be external members outside DUT, and indeed some staff members have done work in a very short notice, so we really appreciate that. So in conclusion, I would like to say that we wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and once again, congratulations and well done. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Executive Dean, Professor Nemabola. We really appreciate that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, In a few minutes, we will sing the national anthem as we draw towards the end of our ceremony. So please allow me to take you through the protocol, which is quite brief. In a short while, I'll ask you all to stand to attention with your hands by your side. Gentlemen will please remove their headgear. Ladies may keep their headgear on. We will then sing the national anthem, and once the anthem has been sung, the acting Vice-Chancellor will dissolve the congregation, and at that point, the graduation ceremony will conclude, and the procession will then leave the stage. At that point, I will request that you please remain standing as the procession leaves the stage, and once the stage procession has left, then the graduates may also be welcome to leave, and the guests may then follow. So please do remember that also when you post your photos and updates on social media, that you use the hashtag DUTGrad22 handle, and also so that we can join in you in your celebrations. And we really do hope that you will party safely. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to indicate that indeed, of course, DUT is very proud of its graduates, and we wish you success and good fortune always. So, Acting Vice-Chancellor, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I now invite you to please stand and we sing the national anthem.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I dissolve this congregation of the Durban University of Technology.
Oh.